Hi, I'm Jamie Dills. Today, Ingrid had asked us to redeliver something that we learned during GAETC, and one of the sessions that I went to talked about something called Get and Go or Stay and Play, and these are professional learning sessions that you can offer at your school. Basically, the idea is that you offer a PL session, and if people need to come and sit down with you and work one-on-one with you, they would stay and play. If it's something that either they're already familiar with, they wouldn't need to come, or if it's something that they really want to do, but they're not ready for it quite yet, they can get and go. They could come and they could get a copy of the screencast, like what I'm doing today, and take it with them. I could place it in their Google Classroom. I could put it in a QR code so they could scan it. So there's lots of different ways that they could get it and go. So I'm just going to do this in the same way that I would record a get and go session. And so today what we're going to look at, I'm at a primary school, so a lot of our teachers are just now becoming familiar with Google Classroom. So several of them had expressed an interest in learning how to put YouTube videos and assign lessons in Google Classroom. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to walk step by step through the process of that. So as you can see on my screen, I am already in my Google Classroom, and there are several classrooms at the top that I can choose from. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to choose Dills because that's the one that has my students. So when it comes up, you can see some different things that I've already posted for my kids. So whenever you get ready to post a lesson or assign a lesson to kids, you're going to look over here in the corner, and you can see when I click on it, I have several options. I can reuse my post, I can create a question, I can create an assignment, or I can create an announcement. So for today's purpose, we're going to go to create an assignment. And what I'm going to have the kids do, I want them to learn a little bit about Martin Luther King Jr. Since the holiday's coming up on Monday. So I want to look for a video on YouTube that I could put in their Google Classroom that they could watch about Martin Luther King Jr. So on here, you can see that it says title. So I'm going to type in my title. And the title of the video that they're going to watch is called Martin's Big Words. Then I can put in my instructions. Please watch. So I'm asking them to please watch the video Martin's Big Words and complete the writing template when they finish. Okay, so since I have that in there, I'm not going to assign a due date quite yet, but I am going to go in here, and at the bottom you can see I have a place for a link, and I have a couple of little options at the bottom. This one right here is the one for YouTube. So I'm going to click on that. So I can search for my video, or I can put in the URL. So for this purpose, I'm going to search for Martin's Big Words. And I have several options available here. One that I've used in the past would be this one right here that you're looking at. And this is actually a video from United Streaming of the book Martin's Big Words. So this is the one that I want to choose. So I'm going to click on it, and you can see when I double click on it, it appears right here. It's a YouTube video, and it's 10 minutes long. So over here, I can now go to assign. Now, one great thing that we noticed yesterday that I'm pretty sure is a new feature is the option to assign I'm sorry. When I click on this, you can see that I can assign, I can schedule, or I can save the draft. I am actually going to go ahead and just assign this because my students will not access their Google Classroom until tomorrow. I could schedule if I wanted to. I could schedule it for tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. And I could hit schedule. If I didn't want it to come out until Tuesday morning at 10:30, I could change that as well. But for this purpose, I'm gonna go ahead and assign it. Now, when I click on, before I click on assign up here, this gives me the option of all students, which in the past you had to assign it to all students. But now I can click on all students, and you can see my list of students comes up. So this is a great feature now with Google Classroom, especially to differentiate instruction. If you wanted to go in and just assign it to certain students, you now have that option, which is a great feature. For this, of course, I want to assign it to all of my students. I'm going to click that so I see that all of the students are assigned. And then I'm going to go over here and click Assign. And you can see that it's in here. So now they have their assignment. Whenever they go into Google Classroom, they'll be able to look and find their assignment. Basically, this works the same way with anything you would want to upload. You can you can put a link in Google Classroom. You can add videos, and there are a lot of websites that are now compatible with Google Classroom, where you'll see just the Google Classroom icon, click on it, and it'll take you right to your Google Classroom, and you can drop it in. So this is a great feature for teachers, super easy. So I hope this was helpful. Again, this would be an example of a grab and go instead of a stay and play. Again, if the teachers wanted to stay and play, if they felt better sitting one-on-one with me walking through with them, they would have that option too. So it really kind of opens up our PL sessions for, for those that need extra help, and for those that aren't quite ready for it yet, but they want something to put in their toolbox to pull out later, they have that option as well. So hope this was helpful.